Now let's get into why men are naturally drawn to big bottoms. The fuck?
And today I'm going to explain why men like big butts. There are really three key things to understand here. The first of which is that we're really talking about fat. I know fat is a bad word in the Anglosphere, but one thing I want you to notice is that ironically, the features that most men find most attractive on women's bodies are fat deposits. Large breasts, large hips, large thighs. Today's topic, a large rear end. People might say fat is unattractive, but they're really only talking about some fat when they say this. So the question for today is, why is this fat, gluteofemoral fat, fat on the rear end, considered so attractive, whereas fat in the armpit or the stomach or under the neck is not? Now, I should note that it's true that a large bottom also contains muscle. And that might be part of the selective story here, right? Maybe part of this is selection for large glutes, athleticism in mates. But usually when building glutes works as a means of beautification, it's usually because it pushes the body fat out to make it appear more copious, not because men are necessarily finding the muscle itself desirable, or so it seems. And that actually brings us to the second key item, which is that sometimes some men do it.
So some fat is attractive.
In fact, find fat in general to be desirable, and these men can teach us something very interesting about our evolved psychology. A variety of data show that when men are experiencing poverty or instability, they prefer larger women. There are experimental studies showing that men prefer heavier women before dinner compared to after dinner. There's anthropological literature showing that women in some cultures, such as the...
Maybe it's because when you're hungry, right? I mean, you don't... It's kind of a paradox, because when you're hungry, you're assumed to not have energy, right? Because you're hungry, you don't have any nutrients in your body because you ain't eat. You feel me? So, but then, and then when you've eaten, right? You're supposed to have all that energy because you've eaten. You've just gained the nutrients. Well, depending on what you've just eaten, right? So it's crazy that a nigga who's hungry could like give the perception that, yo, I can do anything. You feel me? Like, I'm hungry, bro. Like, give me this shit. You feel me? Like, I'm willing to do anything, right? Like the hunger, like staying hungry for success, like things like this. Hungry. So you know what I'm saying? And then, but then when you've eaten, it's like itis. You just want to sleep, blah blah blah. So when a nigga is skinny, they hungry, before dinner, this nigga said just before dinner, they prefer bigger women. So that nigga energy is like, cause I'm hungry, like, let me prove myself, baby, like, you feel me? But when I've eaten, it's like, yo, it's like a lion. I think even snakes, bro, when they full tummies, they're not gonna do nothing. Especially after they had like a whole load, they're not gonna do shit. You feel me? They're gonna have to like vomit the shit out. They're gonna have to backwash whatever they ate just to, like, if they want you that bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these animals that like be lazy as fuck after they eat. That's crazy. Go on, nigga, cook, nigga.
Of southern Nigeria, restrict movement and increase calories as a means of beautification. There's even paleoanthropological literature showing Venus figurines becoming more obese in regions of glacial stress in Europe. So there's a suite of studies here, all converging on the same theme, but what explains them? Why would men prefer women with more body fat during times of hardship? Well, a common theory related to the overarching insurance hypothesis is that if there is a famine, it would be adaptive for men's preferences to shift towards women who have more stored calories.
And I was also thinking, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like the adaptive thing and blah blah blah, it's a form of hibernation, right? Because in winter, you know how men be, I don't know, I don't know if this is everywhere in the world, where men prefer bigger women if it's winter, you know what I'm saying, bigger, they warmer, they, you know what I'm saying, hibernate, we can hibernate, you feel me? So I was thinking something along those lines.
Right, that's what fat is. A woman with copious body fat is far less likely to experience infertility or starvation due to famine.
Copious body fat, right? You know me, man. You know me, man. Copious body fat. How do you spell that shit again? What the fuck? Why did I do that? Fuck, I pressed caps lock instead of a shit. Green. copious body fat, then they show me fucking men bodies, bro. Come on, female. Let me see female. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I don't know if y'all can see it properly. Let me see if y'all can see it properly. Just give me a second. I want to see it properly. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, you see this part right here? I don't know, for some reason, this part right here, bro. Hold on. Let me go even closer. Get even closer, man, for your mind. Pause. Feel me? You see this part right here, dog? From a woman. Like the bicep, but like the back of the bicep, bro. Like the back of the bicep, like a woman. You see this build right here? Hold on. Let me just let y'all know something. For me, nah. For me, the best build, bro. It depends on the day, or like it depends on what day it is, nah. It could be this build. No. It could be this build. This build for me is too small for me. It could be this build, feel me? This build might take it. But then if you got this build on a short body, hold on a short body, this build and this build on short bodies, banging, feel me? Yo, hold on, y'all can't see it. Fuck, my bad. I can't see it. I want to make sure I see it. This build, hold on. I just want to see if y'all can see it, man. My fault. Yeah, fuck, my bad. Cause it's tricky when I zoom in, you feel me? Okay. So yeah, right here, right here. Number 3 right here, 4 right here. On short bodies, banging. That's where we at, feel me? But then again, feel me? It's we talking about front profiles right now. Back it up, or like just for a 180. That also depends. That because if you got like some flat shit on this, we're not even talking. Flat shit on it. Flat shit on this, you my little brother. I ain't gonna lie. Female as you my little brother. You know what I'm saying flat rear end like this, you my little brother. Flat rear end like this, bro. Come on, bro. What are we doing? Like you'll get the compliment. I ain't gonna lie, you get the compliment. Shit, you smell great. You know what I'm saying? Shit, your nails is banging. Now, right here, shit, you might just get a drunk fuck. You know what I'm saying? We might just like do the little quick, you feel me? On some drunk shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. On some thirsty shit. Feel me? Good shit. Saying, oh hell no. Now, that's what I'm saying. This copious fat, bro. Copious fat manifests itself the best when it comes out like right here. You feel me? See the shape of like Snow Bunny right here. I mean respectable, decent lady, ma'am right here. That's it. She cool too, but you can see she got it on the chest mostly. Lady over here got it on the chest mostly, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is not drip check. It's profiles. You see right here? Oh, miss me, bro. We ain't even. What the hell? Excuse me, ma'am. Oh shit, ma'am. You just dropped your wallet, ma'am. That's it. Oh no, but you smell good. No, ma'am. You just dropped your wallet, ma'am. That's it. Nice to meet you. That's it. Now this right here. You know what I'm saying? Copious body fat number 1 right here. Oh hell. Nah, you just my kindergarten kid teacher. You're just my kindergarten son's teacher right here. Or daughter's. Like, that's it, bro. Like, I'm not even showing up to the parents' meetings and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? My son's mom will take care of that. Hold on. They'll deal with, like, even talking. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think this one is, like, by the stomach. But, you know what I'm saying? Nah, not right here. Come on, bro. Y'all tell me who the... Copium fed on this area. Best thing since sliced bread. But then again, I told you it depends on like when they reverse it out, when they like give us the 180 angle. You know what I'm saying? Like 180 type shit.
Or other sources of resource insecurity. And they're also, frankly, far more likely to be able to feed you, right? They probably know where the yams are. And so I think one could safely expect from this literature that larger bottoms would be more attractive to men who have experienced resource insecurity, especially food insecurity, since these men would benefit the most from selecting a woman with more stored fat.
Oh, damn. Is this guy exposing, wait. Is this guy exposing why married men cheat a lot? Because think about it, bro. It's like if you're food deprived, right? If you're always hungry, you're a single man, you eat out every day, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like obviously if you're gonna get somebody to fuck, you're gonna fuck like a madman. You're gonna fuck like you got the energy of a headless chicken running away from something. I'm saying. Because you know what I'm saying? But then now, if you're secure, bro, you fuck every day, you got pussy. Every day, like, you choose to hop into some shit, you could do that. You're married. You know what I'm saying? Dinner is always ready. Shit is always prepared. All you gotta do is just get on your grind, like, get on your purpose. Make sure that you don't fumble nothing outside there. Over here, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, oh shit. I think it's realizing your value. Oh. Like you so used to the thing that, you know what I'm saying? It seems to like have less value over time. And so therefore, this doesn't appeal to me anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So I'd rather like out there, obviously out there, when I step out there, I have something to prove. So when you go out there and when you have something to prove, that's more stimulating. And since that's more stimulating, obviously, it's more exciting, it's more attractive. So you'd rather cheat and stay home. Oh my god, this nigga cooking. What the hell? Bro, where do niggas find these niggas? Like, on the real, like, where do y'all find these niggas?
Wealthy cultures and contexts where men don't have food insecurity issues, they still prefer women with relatively fat butts, right? That is fat relative to the rest of their body. Why would that be the case? Well, hear me out. It's gonna sound quite wacky. This is the third thing you've been waiting for. It's probably because it's good for infant brain development. Gluteofemoral fat is rich in long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids that are essential for infant brain health and development. And during pregnancy,
this nigga just speak Japanese to me.
Support the developing fetus's brain. And anecdotally, you will hear women talk about this, right? I lost my butt during pregnancy. So the theory put forward by Lasik and Gollin goes like this. Men who preferred women with larger butts were more likely to reproduce with women who had more of this long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids on their rear end. And women with more of these healthy fats were more likely to have babies who had healthier brain development. And babies with healthier brain development were more likely to survive and reproduce and pass on their father's preference for large bottoms. This preference plausibly explains how a preference for fatter bottoms could have proliferated.
What about men with fatter bottoms? Since everybody's because check it out. I've seen like how other women would look at other women's bottoms on some like impressed kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? They literally like follow the woman like as they pass through, right? They would look at the woman just like how a man would. And that's the woman, and that's a woman. So it's clear that everybody, like men and women, from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? According to my ignorance, let's put it like that. I'm saying everybody likes everybody. Like everybody likes women. Damn, my bad. Yo, my bad. Damn. Pause. My bad. Everybody likes women, even women. They like women. So, if everybody is into that kind of fat in the bottom area, what about men that have that kind of fat? I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. This kind of fat doesn't exist for men. Okay, I'm tweaking. My bad. Yo, my bad. Shh. Don't answer any of that. Oh yeah, you like. I don't think men have that fat. You know what I'm saying? No matter the build, it doesn't exist. All right, my fault. Moving on. My fault. Moving on. My boy Jonathan had us right here. Jonathan, right? Looks like it. Oh, Mackin. My bad. Mackin Murphy. Cool, man.
If you're a woman listening and you don't have a large butt, don't stress about it. Men's preference.